Hi, my name is Denise Lonis, and today it is my pleasure and my privilege to introduce one of my favorite agents in the real estate industry. I had the opportunity to meet this agent a while back in a class I was teaching, and I have to tell you that not only is she just a breath of fresh air, but she is a little energy ball. And she was so delightful in the class, and shortly thereafter, Darlene hired our company to do some work together, and I am so thrilled that I have gotten to know her. Not only is she a great agent, but she's a great person. She's passionate about people, she's passionate about causes, and she's a great addition to the industry. So let's take a moment and let's introduce Darlene Cherry. Hi, Darlene.
Hi, Denise. It's so good to see you again.
See? Energy ball. She is awesome. Darlene, first of all, I want to thank you for being absolutely one of our company's favorite clients, and she is because she's got a great attitude. But most importantly, what Darlene brings and what you bring to the real estate industry is a passion for quality. You truly, truly care about your clients, but most importantly, you're always striving to get better. And I think that, that's the one thing agents don't do today is they don't spend enough time educating themselves and trying to get better. So I'm here today just to say thank you for being part of our company and for making our company look better. And you're one of the finest in the industry, and we're privileged to have worked with you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I just have to tell you, I feel the same way about you guys too. I mean, everyone on your staff is awesome. They just really go the extra mile. It's incredible.
Well, thank you so much. And we're going to hear a little bit more from you later on because we've done a great interview with you. So we're excited.
Yeah.
I understand that you're doing some case studies at the Lonis Group. Tell us what the importance of those are.
Well, Shauna, case studies are really important because they really represent the true life experience of an agent. So, we can go do an agent's marketing and then we can be done with them. But if we do an agent's marketing and we keep a relationship for a long period of time, we get to see what's worked for them, what hasn't worked for them. We get to find out about their marketplace. We get to find out also how is their marketing worked with their personality. So what we're doing is we're taking a group of agents, special agents that we really like to work with, that are great people and are willing to do a case study, because that's another thing. A lot of people don't want a case study done in them because they find that intrusive, or they're worried about being watched or about making mistakes. So we work with agents that are willing, and we do a case study. So what we do is we look at what was their life like before they got a marketing makeover, or what was their life like before they implemented follow-up in their business? What was their life like before they had a quality of life? So for example, we want agents to have time off. Has it changed since they've had a marketing makeover? So a case study is really just a study of the practical application of doing a makeover or coaching or training or adding technology in their business, or, and I think the most important, getting them back to the quality of life that they sometimes give up, because this is a very demanding business.
So have you noticed a significant improvement in the lives of your clients as a result of the products or services that the Lonis Group offers?
Absolutely. And the biggest thing I've noticed is that they're given some tools in order to make their life easier. So let me tell you a little bit about the challenges that agents face. The first challenge is quality of life. And a lot of agents, they do a real great job of selling real estate, and they're successful, they're making money. But if I ask them, can I talk to your spouse or your family to see what their quality of life is, they usually panic because they know that that's where the truth is. And my own personal philosophy is that no amount of success financially replaces failure at home. It can't fill that void. So one of the things that I really encourage our clients to do is to look at their business and to simplify in order to multiply. That's a strong message of the Lonis Group, is that you don't have to do more to make more. You actually have to do less to make more. You have to work less, because if you work less, you are more passionate about what you do. You're not burnt out. There's a lot of agents that suffer from burnout. The second area is follow-up. Agents have got an incredible tool, which is their database, that they don't use. And when they do use it, they use it very ineffectively because they've been told, well, send out anything. Send out a postcard, send out a recipe card, send out, a happy Thanksgiving. That's not marketing, and that's not showing that you're an expert in the business. And today's consumer wants an expert. So what we teach our clients is be an expert and be in front of your clients on a consistent basis. So we really see a drastic improvement when we can simply position our agents as an expert. The moment we do that, literally from the first mailing, they will notice that people will no longer call them and ask them a question that is, or make a comment like, well, thank you for the recipe card. They're now making a comment like, what do you think I should do about this challenge in real estate, and that's what we want. The third area is lead generation. There are some great agents out there that have found themselves getting out of the business because they can't generate leads. And you can't generate leads if you're not an expert at what you do. So it's a nice triangle. We look at all areas, and most importantly, agents today need to get branded. There is too much competition in real estate. Without branding, you just can't stand out.
So you're not just using the case studies as a measurement tool for the successes of the Lonas Group, you're going to also really use this as an educational tool too.
Oh, absolutely, because if we can, you see, it's one thing for me to sit here and say, if you do A, B, C, or D, this is the result you're going to get. And a lot of people are going to assume that we're saying that because those are the products or services we offer. But when we can take a group of clients and say, here's a problem that they had, and another agent can identify with that problem, and then we can offer the solution, and another agent is saying, this is the solution that I used and it worked for me. There's just so much more power in getting agents to share, you know, their similar challenges and share their successes. It's very effective.
So tell me about the case study we're working on today with Darlene Cherry.
Oh, Darlene Cherry's case study. Darlene Cherry, first of all, I'm excited about Darlene's case study because Darlene is an agent that her scenario is very simple. She has all the natural talent that you could ever want in a real estate agent. She has incredible people skills. She is dynamic. She walks in the door, in a room. She could walk into the universe and the rest of the universe would notice her. She is bubbly, cheery, outgoing. She's got all that going for her. And while naturally, on her own, this woman would be successful at anything she did, she doesn't need my help for that. But where she needed my help was, okay, she already knew she was going to be successful, but let's control that. Let's make the end result for her consumer as wonderful as her entrance when she walks in the door. Because here's the disconnect. The client meets Darlene, and then Darlene does marketing for them, and let's say it's bad marketing. There's a disconnect because that's not how she presents herself. She presents herself as first class, professional, authentic, real, natural, down to earth, and powerful. You take all of that and you don't provide powerful services or powerful marketing tools, and the client gets disappointed. So what Darlene ends up being is typically a lot of natural agents where she's really she can wow them from the beginning, but at some point they get disappointed. So that's not going to happen with Darlene because what she's done, she's spent a lot of time and energy really focusing on the marketing side of her business. So one of the things we did with her is, yes, we created her brand. That's important. But that's not the only thing that will help an agent like Darlene. So she's got this brand. Her brand now matches who she is. But now with her personality, because she's so into people, and she needs to spend her time working with people, she now needs to have consistent follow-up. So we also created up her follow-up system. Those are the kinds of tools that will really impact and make a difference in her business. And also her clients expect it. Today's consumer wants an agent that looks like Darlene to now perform the way she does now. Mm-hmm. So it's a matter of matching her excellence with excellence in marketing and follow-up. So her case study is a great one because she really does represent, and I'm not going to say a large part of the industry, she represents, I'm going to say 20% of the agents out there that they naturally have it, but they can't supply and deliver on what they're presenting. Darlene's awesome. Great case study.
Well, thank you, Denise. I really look forward to hearing from Darlene today.
Darlene is going to talk a lot about her experiences and what her strengths are and her weaknesses. And the one thing, too, about Darlene is Darlene's not afraid to say, you know what, I'm really strong at this, and I'm really not so strong at that. And it's also about having an agent identify that there's a weakness there, and so what? Delegate the weakness, because we never want to do the things we're weak at, you know, and that's okay. And Darlene is such a great case study because she does what she's asked to do. She shows up to the party and she delivers, and that's why Darlene will always be a very, very successful force in this industry. We're lucky to have her as a client. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.